Sadie gives Cole the oak to come in with her eyes, but it looks like they say goodbye with a kiss. The mating season makes these two stop being such gentlemen, and on the way back home, they blow each other up beautifully in bed music. Cole cannot stop thinking about Sadie and reliving their first date. When he gets home, he tells his family about it. He says that Sadie is his missing half and that last night's date was great. When Maddie sees a picture of the two of them, she finds Cole's behavior strange and tells him not to show himself so much at the beginning of a relationship with someone who needs affection. His parents are happy about this, but they also ask him to be more. Cole's dad tells him to get some rest. He realizes that Sadie still has his asthma inhaler, so he uses his tracking device to find out where she is. To his surprise, he finds out that Sadie is now in London. When he tells his family about this, they say that Sadie's job may have kept her from responding to Cole's messages because she was on an unexpected mission. Cole's parents want him to go to London and surprise his dream girl. He agrees and rushes to London to impress her. In London, he tells the driver the whole story of how he met Sadie. Are you enjoying this video? Click subscribe. You would be helping me continue to create more sexy movie recaps just like this for you. The driver realizes that Cole is a fool for leaving his country and coming to London for a one-day affair. Cole uses his tracker to find out exactly where Sadie is. When he gets there, he is taken by people he does not know, and when he wakes up, he is in a secret base in the middle of nowhere. He is totally out of it because he has been given anesthesia. This man seems to have mistaken Cole for a man named Taxman, whose job it is to stop these people from doing their jobs, and is getting ready to hurt him. Cole tries to prove who he is and asks them to look at their passports to make sure. Torture. A man is sure of his prey and hits Cole. It seems that this man is trying to get the passcode of a gun from Cole by torturing him, but only the Taxman knows the passcode. The head of the torturer is very angry and wants to get this information from the taxman so he can sell the gun. Cole finds out that she works for the CIA. She is a very skilled agent and kills many enemy forces. On the other hand, Cole is completely lost and scared. He barely leaves the cave and sees that he is in the Khyber Gorge in Pakistan. Using a bus, they try hard to get away from their enemies. Cole is also involved in this fight, and he makes his first kill with Sadie's gift, killing several enemies and painting his hand with their blood after a forced stop. In the middle, Sadie pushes a stunned Cole to keep going. Levesque goes to the cave, where the leader of the Wagner group shows him the leaked information about the taxman. While walking, Cole thinks all of Sadie's previous words are lies and blames himself for getting involved in these events because of her. At the end of this conversation, Sadie tells him to shut up and stay with her until she takes him to the airport, and then they part ways. Cole's situation is very complicated because the enemy forces still think he is a taxman and are trying to catch him alive to get the passcode for the weapon. After seeing the murder scene, Levesque tells them that this mission will either bring them money and power or kill them all in the end. So they must search for the taxman with all their might and arrest him. He brutally kills one of the survivors so that the other forces can use their weapons on Cole. Marco, who seems to be having trouble with Sadie, asks them out for drinks. Marco says that Levesque has the gun but does not have the passcode, and that in order to sell the gun, he needs both the gun and the passcode. This is why they are trying so hard to catch the taxman. When the argument between the three of them gets worse, Marco says that Sadie escaped during one of their missions together a few years ago, causing Marco to lose one of his arms. He says that he cannot be happy because he has a bad conscience. Sadie offers cash to Marco to get Cole out of the country and back home. After saying goodbye to Cole, she leaves. A short time later, Marco, who says the city is his and that he is safe, is killed by a bounty hunter. It turns out that Levesque has put $1 million reward on the taxman's arrest, so all the bounty hunters are looking for these two people. The bounty hunters kill each other one by one until no one else is a threat to their lives. She seems to have decided to give Cole to Levesque as a reward. After some boring talk, Levesque asks Cole to give him the passcode. With Sadie's help, Cole stops talking, and they all get on a plane to go to Levesque's trusted location in America. On the plane, Levesque tells his senior officer to get the passcode from Cole, or he will kill the plane and everyone on it. Are you enjoying this video? Click subscribe. You would be helping me continue to create more sexy movie recaps just like this for you. Sadie tells Cole to take the suitcase and jump out of the plane with just the parachute because she does not want to take the blame. Cole gets everything ready and gets off the plane with Sadie when she asks him to get off alone, but he saves Sadie's life anyway. They land on an island, and when Sadie comes to, she sees that Cole has made a shelter and taken care of her wound to save her life. And they even have the Aztec weapon with them. On Wagner's phone call with Levesque, he tells Levesque that he is lost again, but Levesque cuts him off. Sadie tells the CIA where she is, and they talk to her about the past and her family. Cole finds out that she does not have any family and that the CIA has trained her to live alone. But when she meets Cole, everything changes. Cole also thinks it is special that these events are the first record of him leaving his country. They put aside their differences and kissed on the beach. The next day, Wagner's forces fire on them, and when CIA forces arrive, he uses the confusion to steal Aztec's bag. In the meantime, Sadie decides to save Cole's life, and Wagner escapes. But Cole lives because of Sadie's actions. The agents take them back to the CIA headquarters, where they decide to convince Levesque to meet the taxman in person by giving him a part of the passcode. After meeting the taxman, they arrest him and capture Ast. Sadie tries to talk him out of it because this mission will put his life in danger. He thinks it is important to protect his loved ones and tries to get Sadie to make this a priority in her life for once. However, it seems that Sadie has given up on the mission because of her failure, and her bosses tell her to go home and rest. Cole must make this visit alone, without Sadie. Mr. Utami, the Aztec buyer, goes to Levesque and threatens to kill everyone if he does not get the passcode. He then decides to go to this meeting with Levesque, and if he does not get the passcode there, he will kill Levesque, the whole team, and the taxman. The mission starts, and Cole is put on the spot as bait. CIA agents get in touch with him and ask him to play the part of taxman. Well, the waitress leads Cole to the reserve table. Cole is worried because 3 people will protect his life while Sadie is far away, looking at the gift Cole gave her. When Utami and Levesque get to the hotel, Wagner kills Cole's 3 backups, leaving him alone. Cole tries to leave the meeting place, but because his family is in danger, he decides to go back to his desk and wait for Sadie. After the guests leave, Levesque tells Cole that the support forces have been killed and asks for the passcode. Cole tries to waste time, but Utami tells him that he needs the passcode right away, or he will kill the VEC and Cole at the same time. Levesque threatens him with a gun, but just then, Sadie Levesque knows that Sadie is really the taxman, and that Cole is just her boyfriend. Sadie gives the password, and the Aztec weapon pops up. The Utami employee puts the money right away into his account number. Levesque tries to scare Sadie into giving him the money, but Sadie will use her $10 million to pay the price for killing Levesque. Several bounty hunters show up at the hotel and take Levesque's gun because his boss is in danger. Wagner tells the war people to run away, and when Sadie steals Aztec, a shootout starts. Cole stops Sadie from getting shot in the middle of the fight because he is involved with Wagner, who is out of control after killing Utami and shooting the orbiter of a hotel. Levesque wants Aztec because he wants to catch Sadie. When Wagner hurts him badly, Cole kills Wagner brutally. He then tries to choke Sadie and gets the gun. Cole gets to the top of the tower as the spin speed goes out of orbit. Cole gets to Sadie and pushes Levesque away. He gets the Aztec, but after an impossible move, Sadie slams the hard object into Levesque and gets the Aztec. We see a romantic scene of this loving couple kissing in a beautiful place. Sadie has lunch with the Cole family sometime later, and they have a good time.